Okay, now we're at the tree that I showed you from the point where I supposedly took the shot. All right, this is the tree that I marked, and so now I'm gonna flag this tree right here, because this was my point of reference. It's what I remember. Okay, because a lot was going on there. Maybe I had several deer, and let's say, this is what I remember. This landmark right here. And maybe I don't remember whether the deer was to the right or left of it. I just remember this. When the deer ran, I remember seeing this tree, and the deer was close when I shot. Okay. Now remember, I do know at the point where I last saw the deer, but I hardly ever go start there. Now I might start there if let's say I'm sitting on a field, which I do that every now and then. I don't always just ground hunt. Maybe I'm sitting watching a field, and I mark in my mind where the deer ran out of the field, and I may go to that spot first and look for blood if they run out of the field. But from here, what I want to do is kind of draw in my mind a line, a right-left line, and I'm going to work off that line. And what I'll do is I'll walk out 5 yards from my point of reference, and I'll make a 360 around that tree, looking for evidence that I hit the deer, blood, hair, something. Okay. If I don't see anything at 5 yards, then I'll come back to my point of reference, and I'll do 10 yards. And I'll keep moving out in 5-yard increments till I get to be, 50 yards. If I'm 50 yards out and I'm still making circles, and I haven't found anything at 50 yards, then it may be a good chance that I didn't hit the deer. Now, I've still not exhausted everything. I can go to the point last seen and do some work over there to look for sign, but I really like to start at the point of impact for me, and doing the flagging saves me a lot of time. Okay, using the compass, being able to look back and see where I shot from and get over here, and then a lot of times I can cut down on time and figure out where the deer was standing when I shot. All right, so yeah, it really helps to do the circling. And I can't tell you how many deer that I've shot that didn't really bleed significantly. They were mortally wounded, and I ended up finding them, but they really didn't bleed a lot for whatever reason, until I had made the third or fourth. One time it was the 5th circle, so at 25 yards before I picked up a blood trail, and I found the deer about 75 yards. And the deer was a good killing shot. The deer just didn't die, in my sight. And so it does happen. Even making good shots, sometimes deer will run off and actually be running dead. But there again, you're taking everything into your making a mental note when you shoot how the deer acted. Did it mule kick? Did it run? Did it have that low run, that dig, or was it flagging? All those things are playing in to your process of your blood trailing and finding the deer. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. And like I said, you could use your phone, and you could probably do fine with the phone. I don't like to depend on the phone because, of course, you got to keep the battery charged all the time. You could be on a longer hunt and the battery could go out. I like the old-fashioned compass, and it served me well, and I have found a lot of deer using it. So anyway, like, subscribe, and make comments if this has been helpful, and God bless you.